Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So I am channeling this reading because all day I have been getting this message for someone specifically, and I know I've been channeling a lot for the divine feminine or for feminines from a masculine energy. This is just because we do tend to have a majority of feminine energies listening to this channel and part of this collective. So there are a lot of masculines who try to make their way through with messages. But I felt that there was a masculine here who is in a lot of pain, but I heard silent pain. So I feel that this is an emotional pain. I'm hearing from this masculine, it feels like a heartache that never really fully goes away. I'm hearing him say, it's just always there. You're just always there. And specifically, I feel that for this particular masculine, again, these readings I channel will not be for everyone. So only take what resonates with you here and always use your intuition. But I feel that this masculine, I just kept hearing addiction or numbing, but for some of these masculines, these addictions might not be literal addictions to what we think of as substances. These could be emotional addictions. This could be an addiction to binge watching a show or a food addiction, even to things that can be healthy or positive in moderation. In fact, I'm feeling that for some masculines, I just heard like innocent vices. So there could be masculines using things that appear to be innocent or appear to be very commonplace, but they are using them in excess. I'm hearing doing anything they can to drown out your voice, but not your literal voice, because I feel that you aren't necessarily in strong 3D communication. It's the memory of your voice. It's like this person is hoping that they can become numb enough that they won't be able to feel your touch on their skin. I just keep seeing someone like stroking someone's hand or stroking someone's arm. So let me know if that's relevant to anyone here, any memories that anyone has with their masculine. I just feel that there are these specific visuals of being together that this masculine is very strongly reflecting on. And the thing is, because the two of you are very energetically interconnected, intertwined, I almost saw like this knot, right? It's like if you were both a strand or like a string, you'd be tied up together in this knot of energy. And at times it feels frustrating when one or the other attempts to unravel this, because it's like the more you try to unravel this connection, it's like pulling on one end of a string that's already knotted up with another, and I'm hearing it just makes things worse, or that's what someone's 3D physical mind would think about it. So this masculine is using something to try and numb out his pain, to try and repress his pain. But the thing is, because you are so connected, I feel that the feminine is also kind of suffering the blow of this, getting like a blowback effect, a ripple effect from what this masculine is feeling, that this feminine is feeling equally strongly. In fact, ironically, I feel that some feminines may be themselves feeling drawn to using certain things in excess to try and forget this other person again, whether it's feeling the urge to overindulge in just anything, and whatever that means for you, whatever your coping mechanisms, or I'm hearing stress relief, because it's almost like this connection and the intensity is creating this low level but ever present feeling of anxiousness almost in your physical body. And again, this is being transferred between the two of you. And on the energy level, you and this person are kind of ramping each other up into this whirlwind of emotional intensity and ironically a desperation to get through to one another. But this is the crazy thing about your connection, is that I feel each of you in this connection at this time feel as though the other does not love you in the same way. It's like you both feel like the love is unrequited, but the truth is the opposites. So for the feminine's part, I feel like there's this feeling of, okay, so I heard someone saying, like, I know that you've probably moved on. So maybe there is this feeling on both sides, or even concrete or what appears to be concrete evidence that the other has moved on. But then you keep feeling this. I hear like right as soon as you try to move on or they try to move on, it's like you feel this connection that is just, I hear someone saying it's just always there, even more strongly. And the whole time you're kind of telling yourself, or this person is telling themselves, this has to just be in my head because this is completely illogical. Something about your connection just doesn't feel like it makes sense, which is why I feel this masculine is trying to shove down these feelings again through numbing them out in some way. But here is the thing, on a higher self level, and this was the message I was trying to get to, the thing that kept coming back is, if the signs don't get you to reach out, because he is, whether he's doing it consciously or unconsciously, he is manifesting you. I'm seeing something about the color red, which came through in a previous reading also. Interesting. I'm also seeing a masculine like pointing to his mouth, but I feel like he's saying like, read my lips, like read between the lines, like can't you see the signs I am trying to send you? But I feel this masculine almost trying to get the feminine here to reach out to him, because he has even more doubt than the feminine. Feminine, if you are feeling doubt here, ironically, I feel that your masculine is feeling even more doubt in this situation, feeling even more confused by what he is feeling. And what I was trying to get to, I just keep getting distracted by all of his energy and messages coming through. But what I was trying to get to is this masculine kept telling me all day, if she doesn't get the memo with my signs, it's like if she doesn't reach out to me when I come to her in dreams, when I send her signs, when I show up everywhere, because I do see this masculine's higher self, I'm hearing, it's almost like he or his place of living or his work or his, like something about this masculine, a song that reminds you of him seems to come up all the time, even when, and actually especially when you are trying to forget about him or not think about him. And this is his higher self trying to get you to be the one to reach out, to communicate. But the thing is, this masculine is saying if that doesn't work, he's going to have no choice. Like I heard on the brink. I feel the masculine I'm picking up on here is like teetering right on the brink of contacting you in the physical world, but they keep second guessing and doubting themselves. In fact, I have to tell you, I keep seeing a masculine literally typing and retyping a message, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, over text. It's like they're typing it and then deleting it over and over and over again. I'm hearing, especially if this masculine drinks or uses other substances, it's like they literally find themselves barely holding back, going to you in their contacts list, looking at pictures of you. Yeah, this masculine may not know what manifestation is. I'm hearing some of them may not believe in the idea of manifestation, but if that's the case, I'm picking up on a masculine who's either very religious or very skeptical in some way. They have some kind of block because of a belief system around the idea of spirituality, soul connections, manifestations. But the ironic thing is that this masculine is, whether he realizes it or not, experiencing this intense soul bond with you, and at the same time, he is unconsciously trying to manifest you, feminine, to reach out to him. Let me reach down and get a card here. Wow, okay, happy family reverse. So what's really on this masculine's hearts is this feeling of, I'm hearing frustration, but the frustration is coming from a masculine trying to let something go, but every time he tries to, I'm hearing, to release you from his heart, he feels with 6th chakra upright, his intuition like literally screaming at him. And now I'm getting some itching at my neck. So not only screaming at him, but telling him, I'm hearing, just call her, just text her, just do something, say something, reach out. But the thing is, this masculine in his ego mind is thinking, no, I can't do that. That is completely illogical. It doesn't make sense. Let me know in the comments if any of this is connecting, and also if there are some circumstances that are keeping you apart or making this feel really illogical for some reason. Let me know. But with Magician in the Mirror reversed, I have to tell you, this may or may not be a twin flame connection. And of course, as I always say, only you can know whether this person is your twin flame. But this is one of the 2 strongest indicators of a twin flame connection in this deck. And specifically, this speaks to, I'm hearing the pull between like a runner, a chaser, a masculine, a feminine, like this pushing and pulling, going back and forth. And I hear this masculine explaining to me like it just goes on and on forever, endlessly. It doesn't stop. You don't go away. You don't fade. And that word fade is really the key here, because this card, time passes, but my feelings for you don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. So I heard irreparable damage, but not that that is the truth of the situation, that is how a masculine feels, that they are worried they have done irreparable damage to this connection. But this masculine is recognizing you and recognizing your bonds because, and I said this in the other reading I just finished recording tonight as well, so you might resonate with that other reading too. But I said that the way that this masculine is recognizing you most strongly, feminine, is that he's realizing that time has gone by. I'm hearing this song Sober Up by AJR, if that connects with anyone. But it's like this feeling of, the song lyrics that are coming to me specifically is like, can you help me sober up? Growing up has made me numb, and I want to feel something again. And so I feel like regardless of whether this masculine's addictions are more innocent addictions, emotional addictions, addictions to work, to food, etc., or whether they are more traditional addictions, regardless, there is this feeling of I'm trying to numb what my soul is screaming to me, what my intuition is screaming to me about you, feminine, and about our connection, because I feel that maybe I'm just being illogical about this, that maybe these feelings aren't mutual and this is all in my head, but also I'm afraid that I've completely broken your trust or done irreparable damage to our connection. However, it's like this feeling of there's a kind of youthfulness around your connection. Regardless of whether or not you and this masculine met when you were young, I feel like I'm just hearing your connection brings out your playful side, makes you feel strong and energetic and inspired. And I'm just getting chills all over. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So really what's keeping this masculine awake is this feeling of regrets and also this reflection on the time passing. I have to say that because I feel that for many of you, this is going to be a person that you have connected with many months or years ago. This won't be the case for everyone, but for many of you, it's like been this ongoing, I'm hearing saga or like plot line in your story. And it seems like even when you think that you put this book on the shelf, suddenly here comes another chapter. Like everything you think is an ending between the two of you is really just a cliffhanger. I heard, but wait, there's more, which is kind of funny. It's like my guides are making a joke about how it's kind of like those cheesy infomercials, like, but wait, there's more, there's something else. And I feel like that is the theme between you and this person. It's like right as soon as you think this has to be dead in the water, there it is coming back to life. And I feel there's something about every time the feelings between you get resurrected, they don't actually feel weaker. They actually feel stronger than they did before. Very interesting messages. So I'm going to pull a few more cards from the Lovers Oracle deck, which I've really been enjoying using a bit more in a few of these readings recently. But first, I do want to let you know that because I'm sensing very strong twin flame energy for some of you from this connection, again, you will know how that resonates. But I have created a twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation. So this is a really great tool that you can use to clear the energy around yourself in connection with love, relationship, and limited beliefs around unconditional love that do prevent high vibrational love connections from manifesting in your life, such as, of course, twin flames. So this is a great subliminal to incorporate regardless of whether this person is a twin flame or not, or even if you're feeling confused about what kind of connection this is. Regardless, this will help you to clear out any blockages you might be storing to attracting in your highest form of unconditionally loving connection, the highest form of love available to you at this moment in this life. So this subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. And as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for love and relationships, for money and material manifestations, and of course for twin flames as well. And when you create a free trial account on my site, you can access any subliminals I've created, and you can also create your very own private custom playlists. And again, all of that information is in the pinned comments and description box. So one of the final cards to come out here is Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. But also, when it comes to matters of the hearts, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So I'm already feeling intuitively that some of you may know how that applies for you. Maybe someone here is feeling as though they have to make a difficult choice about something. And if that is for you, let me know in the comments, because I may channel more information on someone who feels they have to make some type of a choice. But for now, I do want to close this reading. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, this masculine is definitely going through, whether he realizes it or not, he is going through a spiritual awakening, a kind of dark night of the soul experience. I'm getting that the number 21 may be significant to someone also. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. I also am getting that from this masculine as well. So I do really hope this message reached whoever needed to hear it at this time. I do expect we'll be hearing again soon from this masculine because he's coming through very strongly. So if you would like me to channel more for you in the future, be sure that you are subscribed to this channel, because this does help me to pick up on your energy more easily and channel more specifically for you in future videos. I will be leaving a link to my twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.